Hey, so you might notice I didn't start at the title screen this time. That's because I am an idiot, and the last time I quit the game, I forgot to save, so I had to redo all these levels. Granted, it only took like an hour extra, so I'm not that peeved about it. Either way. It's time for the cow level. It got away. To tell you the truth, we were also making a constellation. Taurus, to be exact. A parent that leaves all the work to the child. That looks bad. Deadbeat, yes? So we were finally done. And then the last one gets away! Shoot, stupid cow. We're sick of it. So go roll us up one cow. And roll up your present, too. This level is even more of a troll than the last one. If you notice, I can't even go in that direction because of those little blue things. Those little blue things are cartons of milk. This level is even more of a meme than the last one. I don't think I can roll up those cows yet, but I don't want to chance it. Not only do I have to be worried about cows, I also have to be worried about things that are cow adjacent. Anything that has tan and gray speckles will instantly end the level as well. If only I could roll up these barrels, it would make this early part much easier. There we go. There are cows absolutely everywhere. If nothing else, they're not mean about it, and the only things that are cow related are either large enough that you don't accidentally roll them up, or they're far enough out of the way that you... Oop, what the? This'll definitely help. He's so tall. Rolling backwards like that is really risky here. Every time I see it, I see something that I haven't seen before, I get scared. I get these two, but I can't... That is a cow sign. That also ends the level instantly. Hey, I'll roll you up later, you mark my words. Come on, start moving again. Honestly, I'm fine with that. This is a medium-sized cow, I think. Yeah. With a deafening moo. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Moo. Now I'm paranoid. Now it's time for Star 8. I think this is the one where I can start rolling up buildings, finally. I can't even pronounce this one. Zravstuvist. I can't. Have you ever been to Russia? Oh, that's why. Cyrillic languages are hard. We were there yesterday. We hope you can visit during the days of rolling. Like that's possible. Oh yes, almost forgot. A royal present for the hardworking prince. That's what we were thinking. But we didn't bother to actually get one. But we're sure there's something down there. Something that looks like a present. It's Earth after all. They have everything. Roll it up while you're at it. Something I should probably mention as well is that there is a version of the bear cow levels in Katamari Forever where you have to roll up either a bear or a cow, and it's chaos. And there is a bear cow, a guy dressed up like both, and if you manage to roll it up, it will give you a perfect score. This makes me uncomfortable. Oh god, the mice are gonna start chasing me, aren't they? Yep. I don't know, I'm kind of in I've been in a Japan mood recently. Something else that I did is I watched through some stuff relating to the newer Ace Attorney games. Because I'm in the process of playing through the first 3. Not blind, unfortunately. I probably should have. But I imagine there are a lot of people in a similar situation as me that I learned the series through RT Game, but now that he's done with it and probably not going to play the others, I'm thinking, well, okay, the series is interesting, and I've heard that the first 3 are kind of weak by comparison to the newer games. So I suppose it's up to me to find out why. And they're amazing, actually. For a series that's meant as like a weird satire of Japan and California, or I guess the US as a whole's legal situation, it is pretty gripping. I understand why people like Better Call Saul. This is a very similar dynamic of my client is... to clarify, I've literally never watched Better Call Saul, but I've been on the internet. I have heard people talk about it over and over and over again, and also give no indication for why they like it other than haha, funny Saul, funny Breaking Bad. So it's basically guesswork for why that show is interesting to people, but I can hazard a guess. Because it's a good versus evil sort of plot. You have the defense attorney who will do everything in his power to find the truth, including murder, probably. And you have the prosecutor who will do everything in their power to find your client guilty. Even commit murder, maybe. But I'd highly recommend, if nothing else, look up a playthrough, because the newer games actually seem like they're amazing. With the exception of Spirit of Justice. Spirit of Justice didn't seem like a particularly great game, but the way that it rolls with the new games is that there is, or newer I should say, there was Apollo Justice, which was the last of the mainline ones to be in a 2D style. And even then it was only barely in a 2D style. Spirit of Justice and Dual Destinies are all in 3D, and they have that weird sort of, like, newer gen Pokemon problem where it looks clean, but it also doesn't look very authentic. Like, it doesn't really look like a Phoenix Wright game after a certain point, especially with, like, what I noticed is that with the characters, every character looks at least decently natural, except for Phoenix. Phoenix just looks weird. I don't rightly know why, but he just looks very odd in the 3D landscape. And they definitely improved upon his design in Spirit of Justice to be a bit more natural, but his shocked face still looks really weird. I don't think they ever fully fixed it. But like I said, it's a new gen Pokemon problem, where it's like there's all these characters that are, like, I guess it's supposed to look clean and cool and 3D, but it kind of just looks strange. Can't quite place the right word for it, but it looks sort of unnatural. But what they make up for it with the plot. The plot of Dual Destinies is incredible. Dare I say, based on what I've seen, I think I like it more than the third game. Because the third game arguably has the best plot of the original three. It's both silly and extremely emotional, and it sort of ricochets between those two emotions over the course of the game. From the looks of it, the newer games, they do a better job of meshing the two together. Because with Justice for All, which is the second game, they went way too far into the silly. And if you've heard anything about Justice for All, you probably heard about Big Top. Long story short, the case is terrible because every single one of the people you call in for cross-examination is either a dick or a pervert. Every single one of them. Well, except Akuro, I guess. But you don't really... He also has the least dialogue, so I suppose it's part of the reason why he's the best character, is that he has the least time to put his foot in his mouth. But Mo is irritating. I don't think he's as irritating as other people say he is, but still not amazing. And the puppeteer character is just completely insufferable. Because the gimmick is, it's like a... I don't want to say it's like a Jeff Dunham situation, but it sort of is. Where it's, oh, I'm this really calm, collected dude, but then my puppets say these terrible, racist things. But it's like, yeah, congratulations, you're the one that's making them talk. Oh, it's right there. It's a similar shtick, where Ben is very, very soft-spoken and stuttery, but as soon as he gets Trillo back, Trillo is extremely loud-mouthed, and also, he's the pervy one. One of the pieces of evidence, I am not making this up, one of the pieces of evidence in that case is a wedding ring that was supposed to be given to a 16-year-old girl. So yeah, that case kind of sucks, but it's also made up for by the final case. The final case, to those of you that have seen it, you know what I'm talking about, but it is absolutely incredible, very well executed. But I won't spoil too much about it in case anyone wants to check it out for themselves. I feel like I'm doing too much of a disservice, spoiling the worst case in the whole franchise. But anyway, gassing on about Phoenix right aside, I've been in kind of a Japan-y mood, so I think I also know I've decided what game I'm gonna play next. And it's also gonna be it's gonna fall into the same sort of category of games that if you saw me on the street, you probably wouldn't have guessed if this is the kind of game that I would have in my library. I think I'm eventually going to play Yume... Oh, that's where the royal present was! I'm eventually going to play Yume... Okay, wait. Yumatuki? I don't know the right way to say it in English. Because I played Yumeniki before. Well, the game has a sequel. It's a fan-made sequel that expands on the game in just about every way. The one small caveat is that the name, the pronunciation is intentionally exactly the same because it's a pun. Because the Japanese word for two is ni. And the two is replacing the ni, so it sounds exactly the same. I'll just say the second one. I'm planning to play the second one as well. And it is so in-depth and ridiculous that I think I'm just gonna make it a recurring series. Because with games like this, I can kind of afford to record a bunch of episodes at once and then just dump them. I haven't done that yet, but I have that ability. You just can't do it with that game. There's too much to do. It's honestly impressive how much they've managed to put in that game. How many effects, how many rooms. It puts the first game to shame in a good way. But I'm eventually going to play that. I have that mystery game that I mentioned that I'm probably going to play right after I'm done with this game. I'm gonna have such a headache at the end of this. What the? Oh. I caught an eagle. Alright, let's go. I still don't know what a Makoshi is. I think that's... Hang on. It's a bit much. If I understand correctly, a Makoshi is like... It's like in cartoons where they have like the big stretcher that the royalties carried around on. I think it's like that. Yes! My influence grows larger. Marshmallow. With things like that, like the Marshmallow, I have to wonder what the name is in Japanese. Because that was something that I noticed a lot with Ace Attorney, is that a lot of the names would be completely different puns in Japanese, because of the way that the differences between English and Japanese and how their languages work. Like there's a character named Luke Atme. He's a detective. Well, in Japanese, his name, I think, almost exactly means I just want love. It is a it's a similar effect, but it's a completely different phrase there. I have to wonder how many phrases are like that in this game. Oh, that wasn't there before. It's Nussy. Yes, there's the windmills. I can't even do a super dash anymore. This thing is so large. What did I bump into? Every time I bump into something, I have to stop for a second just to fizzle out. Did it just jump into the air? I saw that. I guess it did. It is a jumping bear castle, I suppose. So if I recall correctly, this game has 10 main levels, and the last level is to make the moon. Though I could be mistaken, and it's... Oh. There we go. It's like 10 stars, and then the final level is make the moon, but I think there's 9 regulars. And Make the Moon is the final level in the game. So we're actually getting closer and closer to the end. Oh, there we go. Those angels mean that I have hit basically the gold. The gold max. Congratulations. You're really, really large size. So I think after this, I'll unlock the Eternal version. It's so sluggish when you're this large. I'm just gonna stand still at this point, it's not worth it. Wait, I see a palm tree. Yes! Alright, now I'm good. Sorry about the noise. I did it! We were moved to tears by the size of this thing. This is incredible! Aww, it's a little banjo. That's a big one.
宇宙ロケットって思ったより大きくて素敵ですね。
僕も宇宙飛行士になりたくなっちゃった。
ほほほ、お父さんも喜びますよ。ところでお父さんはどこにいるのかしらね。
I think I like the guitar better. Aww. Virgo or make a star 9. How am I doing for time? 25 minutes. What is it? It's lacking a certain something. Is it our royal present? No, that's not it. Oh yes, we get it! Prettiness! The sky is not pretty at all. It's rough and masculine, possibly sweaty. What we want is pure, girlish prettiness. There should be loads of maidens like those on Earth. Yeah, this is a weird one. I have to roll up maidens? Oh, be still my heart. Most Earth maidens are easily bored, so you only have 11 minutes. Dude, really? Uh-oh. Are you gonna bump into me if I stand still? Yep, that's what I was worried about. Alright, pardon me, ma'am. More Hina dolls. More of the, like, little girl dolls. And Ladies in Waiting, I think, are kind of a similar situation. Algae ball. Wait. I can roll them up. Okay. That makes things easier. Get back here, you. No! Really? Get stuck in the telescope and one of the girls just fell straight through the map. This is an annoying one. There's so many... Ah! Get me off. There's so many things walking around that I have to knock over and pick back up. Hopefully I reach a high enough size that doesn't matter. Damn it. The cameras are alive and not happy. Whoa. The laughs of the damned. Parent teacher day was a bust. That was something else that was very appealing about the newer Ace Attorneys. Is that in the newer games, there's a set of 3, and they have us, like, between the 3 of them, Phoenix wears blue, Apollo Justice wears red, and Athena Sykes wears yellow, and it looks very... At a certain part that I won't spoil, there's a shot with all 3 of them standing together, and it looks awesome. Big watermelon. Ow. I wrecked the annual physical. No, I can't. I want to be able to interrupt that wrestling match. But I'm not tall enough to climb the fence. What a sentence. No royal present yet. Come on, there we go. I love the songs where they use, like, Namco sounds. There's one in Katamari Forever that is so freaking good. I think it's called like You Are Smart, I Love Namco Mix or something like that. It is so freaking good. Or it's it's Katamari on the Rocks, I think. It's also the only time in the past 15 years that besides Smash Ultimate that anyone has remembered the game Mappy. Because it's one of the games that the sounds are sampled from. Even Namco doesn't remember that game exists anymore. There always seems to be mushrooms in places that you can't get to easily. Is there some correlation between mushrooms and the king of all cosmos? Does the king of all cosmos partake? Again, what a sentence that is. There we go. Finally. Free of that infernal racket. The max has to be 190. There's no way there's more than like 5 or 6 left. Come on. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. It's unfortunate. I don't think I'm big enough to roll up the Dalo, but it's worth a shot. We must be hurry or the maidens will be bored. We admit defeat. We believed ourselves invincible when it came to prettiness, but nothing can compare to this Katamari. 186 maidens. It's just crazy. Maiden crazy. Our eyes have been opened. There's always someone better. No one can stay just pretty. We're one step closer to the finest starry sky there is. Aww. That's one of those where I just can't see, because the Taurus I could kind of see that it was a bull, but this one I just can't. It's a bit of a stretch. Do I don the running top? I think I like the guitar. Alright. I think this will be the last one I do today. Sanbanu. Have you ever been to Mongolia? We went there yesterday. We hope you can visit during the days rolling. Like that's possible. Oh yes, almost forgot. A royal present for your cousins in the space mushroom. That's what we were thinking, but then we dropped it to Earth. We got a new one, so the one on Earth is yours. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. Wow, okay. Whoa! I landed on top of the sunflower. This is one of the first levels that just takes ages. This one takes 20 minutes. Granted, we have to grow by 30 meters, but 20 minutes. I haven't checked the time, so for all I know, this could go longer than an hour. Which I would prefer if that didn't happen.
To be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's love up to me a single star in the sky. To you.
I apologize for the lack of dialogue. But this is one of those games where it's fun to just kind of just zone out. I do this a lot with Isaac, where I kind of just load up a run and I roll. Whether I win or lose, no matter how far I get, I'm kind of just there for the ride. And I know for some people that was a giant flex, because some people have to focus their absolute hardest when they play roguelikes. Oops. At this rate, I've played Isaac so many hours that it's kind of upsetting, to be honest. Eventually there's a royal present in there, but I forget what level it is. It might actually be the moon. Yo! This is the first level where I believe rolling up buildings is required, because in the previous one, it was like just barely not enough, but here, you get pretty massive. meters, still just a baby. That looked weird. Summer Skinny. Is it a name or a descriptor? My apologies, Sumo Bros. Oh no. A Higoi. Come on, let me through. Why are... I know this is one of those things where it's probably not worth asking, but why were there a bunch of people out wearing just towels and watching a wrestling match? More guys in towels. Just bears. Alright, I'm almost certain that I'm large enough to roll up these trees. No? Damn, I must be really close. Gotcha. There we go. Ooh. It's so easy to bonk into something and lose. Really? Really? Time to roll up houses. I think I already mentioned it before, but I have to reiterate just how impressive this game was for the PS2. Oh, Jumbo! It's the Jumbo Man. Come on! Oh my God! That's the first time I've ever made it over here. At least while I'm this small. You can make it over here with a little bit of cheese once you get high enough. Mushrooms!
Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me.
That is a really large Dharma.
Let's flop up to make a single star in the sky.
Oh.
To you.
Easy there. No! It just got squeezed. Just got squeezed like an orange. Give me my pieces back.
I'm so in love with you. I wanna word you up into my life.
Oh, wow. That was rude.
I need you to feel me. I wanna word you into my life.
Please, just go up. How hard is that?
A single star in the sky. To you.
Just go up. Go up. Please, just station. Go up. Okay. That was not worth it at all. But I'm stubborn.
I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up into my life.
Oh, wow. That is a lot of force behind it.
A single star in the sky. To you.
Great bird claw strike. How? I would have been so mad if that whatever weird thing that was flying by was large enough to knock me off the platform. Revenge! Oh, this ought to be fun. Mine. Aw. Launch me. Do it. Ugh. That was cool. It's going so slow. Interesting. So there is... It seems that objects have their own property built in for push force. Well... Sure! Can't get too much larger than this, so I'm kind of just gonna goof around. Go! Can I roll up the islands yet? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Like I said in the first episode, I'm doing this on keyboard, so sometimes the charge and roll is not very consistent. Come on. Get these boats. Send me on an adventure. Alrighty, stop what you're doing. We have plans to get together with the cousins, so we'll go back to space now. Easy on the eyes. Interesting.
あ、向こうから走ってくるのお父さんじゃない？お父さん。
中止中止。今日の打ち上げは中止。
あらあら、せっかくあなたの打ち上げを見に来たのに。
だって月がなくなったのですよ。
あらまあ本当に月がないわ。
見せて見せて見せて。
The kid was right. The moon is gone. Or should I say, for now it's gone. Tomorrow we make the moon. And I think tomorrow will also just be the proper send-off to this game, because there's not a whole lot after that. There's this mission, and there's one more mission after that, which is make the North Star. I think I may actually do that first, but for the time being, that's about all I got. Let me save twice, just to be sure. I don't want to have to do that again. But again, this is a fun game. I love playing it. But that's about all I got. Thanks so much for watching, y'all.